To get cool stuff from ZGB, visit
ZombieGoBoo.com.
Zombies, the bloodthirsty undead. When they arrive, will you survive? Zombie Go Boom. Kick undead ass.
Hey, what's up, survivors? Welcome to another mind-blowing episode from Zombie Go Boom. I'm Chuck Murray.
I'm Charles Foltz.
And thanks to the guys at Alien Go Boom, links in the description below, we're going to be testing out the Afro Samurai Katana on this Juvie head from Gears of War. Now, big difference between this katana and what you'd normally see is the curve. You can't really get a curve like this by clay tempering a sword. You do it by actually cutting it in this shape, and as you can see, that's what a real ham-on looks like from clay tempering. This is what a fake ham-on looks like from brushing or some kind of laser technique to make it happen that way. I don't know how they do it exactly.
Meh, who cares? Alright, for this first strike, I'm just going to do a vertical strike to the top of the head.
Now this cut's deceiving because it looks like it maybe hit the top of the head and stopped here at the cheekbone, but it actually keeps going and cuts all the way out through the bottom. So if we had gotten the entire length of the blade on this, it would have been a facial decapitation. The skull is pretty thick actually, so it is pretty tough, but not as tough as what we generally do again. And I would like to try it again, but Charles just mentioned something.
Yeah, the blade is pretty messed up right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see this roll in the edge.
Yeah, the edge rolled pretty bad. This is 1060 high carbon steel, which is actually more like a mid carbon. And it just does not have the hardness to retain its edge. All right, let's try to fix this if we can, so we can use it again a little bit. Alright, we're fixing it apocalypse style. Yeah, that's fine. Well, it's not perfect, but it's better than it was.
Well, I was about to strike and I noticed this bump right here, and I peeled the wrap back a little bit and you can see the tang of the blade coming out of the handle.
Yeah, what's crazy is this is supposed to be full tang, which I guess it is. It has 2 pegs, but the blade ends here, and this is just handle material, so that part of the tang, the bottom part of the tang, is just piercing it.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't break.
Yeah, I wouldn't hold it there.
No, I'm gonna hold it up a little higher.
Higher.
It's uncomfortable. Like the way that this handle is, it is really uncomfortable to strike with, because as you move the sword forward, it sort of like twists your wrist and pushes your wrist back up towards you. It's pretty uncomfortable, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Also, I think, and I haven't actually used this against something like this, but I've cut like a branch or two, and it feels like edge alignment is a little bit more difficult because the extreme curve makes it so that the blade wants to fall one side or another.
Yeah, that's a good point. Alright, for this next strike, I'm going to do a 45-degree angle cut to this side of the skull. Wow. Yeah, that's some thick stuff. See up in there. Yeah, that's pretty thick. That's all bone. Jeez, that's solid bone right there.
It is?
Yeah.
Wow.
Ain't getting through that.
Well, I take it back. These things are actually pretty solid.
Alright, let's see what happened to the sword. Oh, wow. Another major roll in the edge there.
Dang.
Wow, this sword just
sucks.
Yeah.
I haven't seen steel roll like that ever.
Yeah, not even the mall katana did that. I mean, it bent, but the edge didn't roll like this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. We might have to try another sword. I don't know. What do you think?
Let's just keep going.
Okay, I'd say don't even worry about fixing it.
Yeah, no.
Because let's just see how messed up we can get this blade.
Yeah, let's just go.
Alright, let's do it. Ooh, and it did bend. Look at that. It's bent like an S. Oh, shit. You see how bent that is? As Chuck was saying earlier, the edge alignment on this thing sucks because as you're striking, this part of the blade wants to go away from you. So you have to really fight it to keep it straight. Alright, it's better than it was. Alright, it's time to go crazy with this thing and see how much damage we can do.
Alright, so as you can see, both of these things are essentially destroyed, so let's just call it a tie. But the head can still be further destroyed, so we're bringing back one of the best blades we've ever tested on Zombie Go Boom, which, by the way, it's half the price of that, and that is the Cold Steel All-Terrain Chopper. This thing is gonna annihilate. Okay, so its face is basically hanging down. It's raining, just so you know. How does this weapon fare versus the one that we started the video with?
Well, obviously it's not bent. You can see there's nothing wrong with the edge. It's really tough.
How did it feel?
It actually, there's a lot more shock to it. Like whenever you're using this weapon, the shock reverberates back into your arms and your shoulders and your wrists a lot more with this weapon because one, it's really heavy, and for two, it's got a straight edge on it. So as you cut, all that force goes back into the blade, and it doesn't allow the force to. I don't know how would I say that, because with a curved blade you can slice and cut, but with this thing, whenever you cut into it,
it's a chopper.
It's a chopper.
If you chop into something, yeah, the force goes back into the weapon. You know, it goes into your hands.
So better to wear gloves, but at the same time, you're not gonna destroy this thing. Plus, a lot of the vibration you might be getting because of the fact that it's thin. It's a lot thinner than the katana.
That's true.
So it vibrates, but
springy.
Wear gloves. You can cut through anything with this thing, and we've always had a really good time testing it out. It's always been able to get through everything that we've put in front of it, and this thing is no exception.
Right.
There's only one thing left to do, and that is to decapitate this juvie. Are you ready?
I'm always ready.
Let's do it. Well, that's it. If you're gonna spend some money on a weapon, it's better to spend it on a good machete than it is to spend it on a okay katana. That's the lesson for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Please feel free to punch the living crap out of that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you want to help and share with your friends so that you can share the wealth of knowledge that we are bringing to you guys every single week with another mind-blowing episode from Zombie Go Boom. I'm Chuck Murray.
Charles Fultz.
I love you guys. Thumbs up for Rain, and we will see you next time.
To get cool stuff from ZGB, visit